Hello Virgos and welcome to my channel. This is Hidden Faces Tarot. This will be a reading for the month of April 2022. So take the messages as they resonate. If it does not resonate, that's okay. There'll be plenty of other collective readings that you can review, as well as the next month's reading as well, okay? Alright, as you can see, I've already pre-shuffled the cards with some clarification, and I also have some oracle messages. So let's get right into it, Virgos. So the first card we have here, Virgo, it says the Queen of Swords is here. Now, the Queen of Swords is somebody that is very firm in who she is. This is somebody who's very direct, somebody that, speaks her truth. Now, I believe this is the energy you're probably sitting in at this time. You're showing up as the Queen of Swords. This is a queen that is a no BS queen. She's somebody that will call it like it is, has no problem putting anyone in their place. She's very direct. She can be also emotionally detached because she's all about the facts, right? So this is the energy that, perhaps you're sitting in right now, is the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is also someone who's, quite intelligent. This is somebody that is definitely head over heart. So she'll pay attention to the details. She'll pay attention to the facts, the information that's being provided to her, right? So this is the energy you're sitting in. Now, to clarify the Queen of Swords, we have the Emperor in reverse. Now, with the Emperor in reverse, this is somebody, that is, the Emperor upright is somebody who is in authority, role of authority, somebody who's in control of their life, themselves, somebody who comes from, moral standings. This is somebody also that is, a father, somebody who's married, right? But in the reverse, this is somebody that is not in the best of light. Now, this is somebody that's lacking taking any action in the situation, either with you, Virgo. This is also somebody that is stepping out of a marriage, because the Emperor is usually a married man as well. He's usually married to the Empress. But this is somebody that, this Queen of Swords has come to realize that, this Emperor is actually somebody who's already in a commitment. This is somebody who's stepping out of their marriage to engage with her, right? Now, the next message we have to clarify the Queen of Swords, we also have the High Priestess in reverse. The High Priestess in reverse is about the truth being spoken out loud. So, with the Queen of Swords, you in this energy, you pretty much spoke your truth to this Emperor in reverse, that, that they are being manipulative, or this is somebody that's not coming truthfully. They're being deceptive as well, because I think you've come to realize that this person maybe wasn't giving you much because they were already in a commitment. Now, to clarify, the Queen of Swords some more, I also got the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is somebody that comes in for the passion. The Knight of Wands is, a knight that is very excited. They get caught up in the moment with shiny things. They'll move here, they'll move to another direction, whatever catches their eye, right? So with this Queen of Swords, which is your energy, it's almost like you've come to terms that this guy is, this Emperor is not a true Emperor. He's actually just the Knight of Wands, because that's the energy he's coming to you with. He has no intentions of bringing any sort of stability to the situation, because he's just coming in for the passion, and this is what you've come to realize, right? And I think because you've realized this, your energy has become quite cold and detached towards this individual. Now, the next message we have is the Page of Cups, which says Princess of Cups. Now, the Page of Cups is somebody that comes in very little communication. This is also somebody that comes in very, sweet, very charming. This is somebody who's, will tell you all the things you want to hear, because, and they appear to be very innocent and loving and things like that. So this is the energy that this person was bringing in to you when they were communicating, right? They were showing up as the Knight of Wands, coming in for the passion, and then they would say sweet things to you that would really make you believe that this person is sincere, genuine in their intentions, right? And then the next message we have to clarify the Princess of Cups is the Five of Swords, only to find out that this is somebody that was playing mind games. Because the Five of Swords is about somebody just wanting to win. They're wanting to get what they want, and then that's it, right? This is somebody just very selfish energy. So I think you started to realize that this person was just all about themselves. They actually didn't really acknowledge like what you were bringing to the table, or even how they should have treated you. So that's what the Five of Swords is somebody who's just being very manipulative and playing games. The next message we have, to clarify the Princess of Cups, we also have the Ace of Pentacles. I think based on you assessing this person's behavior throughout the course of maybe your connection to this person, you started to see a lot of red flags, right, with their behavior and things like that. And you soon realized that there was no stable new beginning going to come from this situation, because the Ace of Pentacles is in reverse. I think you quickly realize that this is not going anywhere, because you figured out this person is probably in a connection or tied to somebody else, or just not even wanting to really pursue anything with you at that time, right? So the next message we have is the Princess of Swords in reverse. The Princess of Swords in reverse is about somebody that, lacks integrity when they communicate with you. This is somebody that'll, beat around the bush when you ask them questions. They'll tell you like white lies because they don't want to come out and tell you the truth of what their situation is. So, for you see this person as a liar. That's basically the Princess of Swords in reverse, which is the Page of Swords, right? So you look at this person as a liar. They didn't speak their truth to you, right? Now the next message we have, to clarify the Princess of Swords, is the Eight of Wands in reverse. When you realize this person was lying to you, you just completely stopped everything. You stopped all communication with this person. You stopped engaging, with them. Everything came to a halt. You were like, I am not entertaining this at all. So that's what that message is saying. Now the next message, to clarify the Princess of Swords, we have the Ten of Cups. Now, you came to realize soon after that this is somebody that's already in a Ten of Cups relationship. According to you, even if they are not, or even if their marriage is not a happy marriage or whatever the case is, you already knew that this is what the connect, like they were already tied to somebody else, where they did have kids, they had a wife, they had a home, they had this happy life. And so I wanted to clarify the Ten of Cups, and we got the Seven of Cups. Now this is somebody that already had a family, kids, wife, home, everything, and they were keeping you as an option. The Seven of Cups is about having options. This is somebody that wanted their cake and wanted to eat it too, right? So this is why everything came to a complete stop when you got clarity, and listened to your intuition. You pretty much put this situation to a stop. Now the next message we have is the Three of Swords in reverse. It's in reverse, so this is good, because you came out of the situation before there was heartache involved in the situation. I don't think it was long enough for there to be too much damage, emotionally for you, because I think, Virgos, you guys are really like observant. You'll pay attention to the smallest of details in any situation with people, places, or things. So I think, when it comes to red flags, it's very hard for you not to see them. I think you guys can pinpoint them very quickly. So I think you really moved quite quickly in a sense of exiting the situation, because you wanted to avoid the heartache, right? Because the Three of Swords upright is about sitting in heartache, but this is in reverse. This is about you releasing it, knowing, almost avoiding the fact that this could happen, right? Knowing the situation. The next message we have in the reverse is Temperance in reverse. Temperance is about not sitting and waiting around for any of the situation, because you already know. Temperance is about Temperance upright is about balance, patience, and waiting and seeing, observing, right? But it's in reverse. So this is something that you chose to not sit around for. You're like, I'm gone, I'm out of here. The next message we have to clarify the Three of Swords is the Star card. The Star is about, wish fulfillment. This is about also healing. This is also about hope, right? Now you're somebody that, at this point in time, you're thinking, well, I don't need to stay in the situation. Like, I can heal myself, I can go find my wish. I can wait for the right person, and the right person for me in my life. So you're sitting in a pretty good energy. You were able to really heal yourself and, shine bright in your own energy. Not knowing to not keep yourself stuck in a situation where you felt like it wasn't going to give you anything. So that's what the star is saying there. Now the next message we have is the sun in reverse. Now the sun in reverse is about, it's somebody that's just sitting in a lot of unhappiness, somebody that's even perhaps depressed. This is somebody that is also in, a sense of regret or feeling even loss. Because the sun in reverse is, not being able to come into the light. This is somebody that's now sitting in their own darkness of what they have created, right? Now to clarify the sun in reverse, we have the death card in reverse. The death card in reverse is about not wanting something to end, right? Now this person that perhaps put you in this third party situation, is sitting in a lot of loss and regret and unhappiness because they didn't want the connection to end with you. This is somebody that did not want the situation to turn out in the way that it did, right? The next message we have to clarify the sun in reverse, we have the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Now, with the Three of Pentacles in reverse, this is about releasing somebody that they were collaborating with, right? Now, this is somebody that perhaps chose to release the other person because the Three of Pentacles is working together, right? I don't think that this energy is you because I don't think you even barely got a chance to even start this connection off the ground. So I don't think that this releasing of this partnership is you. I believe it's actually the other individual that they were with that they have decided to release because they didn't want the connection to end with you. Now, I did want to clarify the Three of Pentacles in reverse. So what I got was the Six of Wands in reverse. The Six of Wands in reverse is a lack of victory and success. This is somebody that, with whatever connection they were dealing with, they were not successful in that connection. There was no harmony, there was no joy, there was no peace, right? We also got the Ten of Swords to clarify that Three of Pentacles in the reverse. So this is somebody that actually was dealing with a lot of sabotage, in the connection that they were with, which is why I think they sat in so much unhappiness because they didn't want to let the connection go with you. But due to you finding out, because they were not truthful, they lost the connection with you, as well as the fact that they were getting rid of this other party as well because there was so much betrayal and lies and stuff in the connection that they were with the other individual. So right now, perhaps they're feeling a loss on both ends because not only did they deceive you, they also were getting deceived in the connection that they were in, which caused the ending of that connection anyways. Now, for our overall message under the deck, we have is Nine of Swords. This person is really sitting in a lot of, a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety, a lot of sleepless nights, going over and over and over in their head, the behavior and how they handle the situation with you, right? Had they just been honest about whatever was going on in their life, the situation would have looked different. Had they approached the connection with you differently, the outcome would have looked different as well. I think this person is just really beating themselves up about everything that went on between the connection with you and how they handled it and, the fact that they perhaps lost you. So that's what the Nine of Swords is saying right here. Now, under the deck, for the clarification cards, we have the Seven of Swords. Now, the Seven of Swords is about, somebody getting caught cheating, lying, stealing, right? So this is somebody that's really sitting in a lot of regret and disappointment, and even themselves, because you found the truth out that they were being deceptive, and now like your perspective of this person is no longer maybe in a positive light, right? And this is now what their worry is, because this is somebody that perhaps does want to fix the situation, but they feel disappointed in themselves in, how they went about this connection. Now for our oracle messages, we have, it says loyalty and it says dog. At the bottom it says dedication, enthusiasm, and support. Now, this is somebody that, I feel this card is representing your person, right? This is somebody that does want to be loyal to you, and perhaps they did want to be loyal to you, but I think that the way they went about sort of maneuvering the past connection that they had along with you, it broke down the foundation of this connection and perhaps the trust that you may have had in them, right? But this person want to be loyal to you, and they perhaps were loyal just to you. Maybe it looks like this other third party situation was so, there was a 10 of swords in that connection, so it was a very difficult situation to deal with. But I do believe that this person, was loyal to you throughout the time of not being together, even, because I do believe that they did want the connection with you over the person that they were with. Now, the next card we have is playful. This is somebody that wants to bring the lightheartedness of the connection back with you, because now that they have gotten rid of the other party that, caused a lot of betrayal for them, this is somebody that does want to return and be loyal to you. They want to start again with a fresh start, something more free, something more young-hearted, light-hearted even. Now, the next message we have, it says official person. This is somebody that's saying to you, I just want it to be you and me. This is like, it's just you and me. There's no other parties involved. This is somebody that's saying, I want to be officiate this connection with you. This is somebody that wants to make it solid, or make it more, more real now in the 3D world, right? Where you guys will level up the connection. This is what the person is saying. This is what they do want. Now, the next message it says voice of an angel. So this is about really speaking their truth. This is somebody that wants to come in and, really express their honest truth about how they feel about you, what they wanted from this connection, things like that. And I don't think that this person perhaps spoke up in the past. I think that they had perhaps just lied, and it sort of shifted the connection in a very negative path, right? So this is somebody that does want to come in and really express what you mean to them, and what they want from this connection with you. So this is the message that's coming in, Virgo. I think that the start of this connection was probably a rough go, but when this individual does return, you can definitely make the decision if this is something that you want to move forward with or not, right? So maybe the deception was too much for you to handle, and you do not want to revisit this connection. But there's potential here for it to overcome the obstacles, because this person does want something more stable. They are loyal to you, right? So just keep that in mind, okay? All right, but that's the messages I have for the month of April for you guys. Don't forget to subscribe. And if the message resonates, great. If it doesn't, that's okay, all right? Have a great day. Bye.